You gotta brush them molars, ho.
Mommy, we have a guest today. Act like I done taught you something. What is this?
My Bob, my choice.
This is the most niggardly moment on the Sweet Talkers Network ever.
Well, that because I came to fight today, baby.
It's giving good Dyke Tyson fish right now.
Not good, Dyke Tyson.
So, Synio,
What's going on?
look at this shirt. You looking all gorgeous and shit.
I'm already loving this energy. I'm already like feeling this moment. I can tell this is gonna be some bullshit. I can tell.
Marlon got his wind going. We got sound, we got video, we got lights. Are we ready to do this thing? All right.
I mean, and that right there is on teenage pregnancy.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I am back again with not one bitch. We had to go and do a little thing we had to do last week, but we got two more motherfuckers joining us this week. Welcome back, Marlon. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Lo?
Oh, I'm feeling amazing. I got to sleep in this morning. I had breakfast. I ordered a breakfast for 4 and I ate it all. And I'm feeling amazing. Feeling the vibes. So another thing that got me feeling the vibes over here is this motherfucking shirt Synio got on.
Is it given?
It's given.
Yes.
Good.
It's given everything that it's supposed to have gave.
No!
And then he left. What the hell?
No!
What happened?
No Fantasia.
Case.
What's up?
What happened? I said, yo, I thought you was gone.
Bummer.
Video saying, y'all seen my shirt? That's it. I'm out.
That was it. Thank you.
He said,
Thank
catch
you.
my blouse, catch my drama.
Thank y'all. I had fun.
It was very much that. Well, welcome to the show, Synio. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Finally.
Finally.
Finally. You know, I love a good shit talking show, and I'm ready to talk my shit.
Come on, let's go.
Let me tell you something. As the producer of this, I'm telling you right now, you are like my greatest fantasy. I can already tell you are going to give what needs to be given, and you're not going to give a fuck. And it's going to be a great time. I'm ready.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is he frozen? What is happening today? What is going on?
The technical gods are not in our favor.
I am going to sew this fucking show up in this edit and make it look seamless. Hey, girl.
I'm simply like y'all froze up, and it just all I heard was, Synio, you're like my greatest.
I just thought you was up there smiling real hard for a second. I was like, why he so smiling?
Yeah.
That's wild. Like it was gorgeous. It was beautiful.
Oh,
It really was.
I'm just having my gummy worm, girl. I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, gummy worm.
I
Had gummy worm last Saturday night.
You tell him to get off you?
I'm gonna tell you how exactly how I said it. Get off of me!
Get out of here.
Was it that? Was it that?
The visual.
Was this the whole? Was he going like?
It was like this. All over, baby. What's up, y'all? We are back again for another episode of your favorite RuPaul's review show, Dragon. So, yeah, we got everybody doing it now. That's what's up.
Hey,
Is this what it's gonna be? We gonna be out here? Is that gonna be the trend? What's up, Synio?
What's going on?
We'll go ahead and dive into this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. But before we do that,
my name's Chase Cassidy. I'm here too. Hi, everybody.
ciao. Everybody know who the fuck this is. So, bitch, what is up? Chase Cassidy. Excuse me, bitch.
I'm laughing because in my head, I just heard Kennedy Davenport.
Fuck my drag, right?
And that's
Fuck
all
my
I'm
drag. It was very much that. As the old people would say, charge it to my mind, baby, not my heart.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna dive in this bitch. But before we get started, we go ahead and say shout out to all of the daddies out there. Happy Father's Day this weekend.
Happy Father's Day.
Going on. Yes. To all the daddies and the zaddies and the hoochie zaddies and the zaddies across the world. We love y'all and shit.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
I thought that was your ass. I thought that was your jock strap.
I was like, this bitch got on a jock.
Like you said, hoochie daddy. I'm like, ooh, I got my hoochie shorts on. But I'm so hoochie that my fucking drawers are hanging at the bottom of my shorts. It's crazy.
Bitch, you got on khaki panties right now. That is not hoochie happening.
I got the wrong outfit on. Hold on, let me go change my clothes. Hold on.
There we go.
This is the 1 week I actually have my breast covered. I can't believe it.
And I got mine out because you always have yours out.
Don't make me go. Listen, don't make me go change my bra, honey, because I
We
don't.
need to change.
Chase said, I'm going to go take off my cami and let these girls have it.
Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, shit. This is why we can never get straight through an episode. We are always carrying.
Listen, I just want to, Synio, I just want to let you know that, yes, this is how it always is.
I love it.
Acting a damn fool.
I did try.
Hell no.
Oh.
Do I love this? Am I feeling it under the? Is it giving me what I needed to give? I don't think so. It's giving pajamas. I don't like it. I'll be right back.
These bitches changing their tube tops and shit. I can't fucking take it. You see what you done started? You came in with your shirt and broke it up.
I didn't start nothing. I'm just giving this.
I just came here to dance. That's it. Fucking Selena Johnson on the cover of her damn 4th album cover.
That's Selena.
That's Selena Johnson. Then where is the red hair?
I know you ain't talking SpongeBob.
Selena, that's low.
But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe, and tell a hoe while you're at it to look into this shit. Watch our shit, like our shit.
That's right.
All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this good old episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I say that with such light intention, with the good old, because I feel like my guests feel the type of way about
I do.
Synio, since this is your first time on, I'm going to let you set the tone. How you feeling about this episode? Where we at overall?
Just like I had to watch this episode 3 times to get involved with. Like, I was literally dozing off. Why was this episode aired? Who did what? Kudos to Dolly Parton.
Mm-hmm.
But why was it even aired?
Okay, so he's here to. That's the tone he's setting.
All right,
and I like the tone. I can match that tone. That's in my range.
I literally had to watch it when I got up this morning just to make sure.
Yeah,
I was like, what was going on?
Now I will say the same, because when I got in last night, I said, I have my little leftovers from lunch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna dive into this episode. And I said, we're gonna do this. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this happening. I just woke up on the couch and I said, oh my, I gotta watch it in the morning. But I remember making it all the way through, but it wasn't memorable. It's
very fresh on my mind. I just watched it like maybe an hour before we got on. Mm-hmm. And I was really expecting something great, because last week was like super fire. And like every episode's at least been like cool. And then I was like, yeah, they could have like Synio said, why the hell did y'all fucking air this shit, man? Like this was
the most anticipated season for me, because everybody is an all-star at this point. Yeah. But I don't see all-star characteristics.
That's the thing. And I don't want to put all of this on the queens. I think some of this does have to do with production. I think they're not, in some ways, they're not treating it like these are all winners.
So, yes.
And I'm having a problem with that. Like some of these challenges, like I don't mean no harm. I don't want to see a fucking Dolly Parton runway. I don't care about
that. Oh, why is she still a thing? Like, don't nobody
why is she
in this age?
But you know, the runways are always all of Rue's favorite things, all the way down to motherfucking lip sync songs. Like, you be looking at shit like, why is this here? Oh, because Rue loves it. That's
because Rue loves it.
Because this was a very production-heavy episode, and I'm just...
Yes!
Absolutely. Okay, so, all right, so let's get into it.
Do it.
Get into it. When it gets down to it in this workroom with these goddamn stars that they giving away, like the goddamn Goodwill, why was this even introduced? I thought, like, it was not a real twist to it, and it was so heavily produced.
Yeah.
In this moment, and I was so turned off by it. I'm just like, okay, so we did this to even the playing fields.
I feel like if the bitches are not getting eliminated, they're not going to work towards on being on the next episode. So it's like, why even try to push forward when I know I'm going to be here next week anyway? Mm-hmm. I want to see some bitches out of here. Get eliminated. Let's take down out of here. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see them every week. I want to see them eliminated.
That's interesting. I haven't heard anybody else say that about the winter season.
I mean, you know,
I want to see them eliminated.
I said what I said.
Okay.
He said bye-bye.
I used to be like, okay with the whole everybody stay every week, but these past 2 episodes, I'm like, it's giving very, these are all the cool kids, and we're having this kumbaya moment the whole season, and it's not, it's getting dry to me because the challenges are not giving what I really need for them to give, and it's like on this slow decline, and then they do these really heavy production edits. They're trying to protect everybody's legacy and image, and it's like, bitch, I need some oomph. Like, I need to see a bitch go home. I need to see some extra drama because y'all just give me, I love you so much. This is so much fun.
You, sis, and I'm going to help you sew, and I'm going to help you make a hat. No, bitch, you make your own hats.
We can have kumbaya, but tell the truth.
Yeah.
So I want to see. So I know when niggas is trying to edit to make somebody not look bad. We know Raja can't dance, mamita. We know she's doing terrible at that. It doesn't mean she's not a good queen. It doesn't mean she doesn't deserve her win. But we know that sis is not good at that. So why you cutting up the visual to make it look, and then try to give her a compliment on the low with the oh, there's always that one in the girl group who's not good at it. Like, girl, no.
She is doing what the Spanish call muy terrible.
Yes.
It's not good. It's just not good.
Yeah.
She looks old. She looks old.
She does.
And it's just bad. It's really bad. No, like her performance this season, she looks old. She looks like the old edit. She looks like the old lighting. She's getting all of that. And I don't like it. I know her better than this. The only time she excited me was last episode with her runway, which was still doing the same thing that I said I wanted to see her stop doing. She still ain't wore shit that fits. No. She's still giving me old auntie vibes. And it's killing me. Even in her performance this episode, this bitch was over here the whole time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. Girl, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Like, you're a fucking titan of drag, Raja. What is this?
I get what y'all going in. No, I mean, I don't think I feel as Raja is old. Okay, she is the oldest one. I'm just saying.
Ageism.
It's not ageism. That's not it.
Wait a minute. How are y'all deep frying Raja like this, baby?
I'm putting that bitch on a shrimp tempura skewer, bitch. No. What are you doing?
Y'all are furious at her. I'm not this bad.
I am, because I came into this season knowing that Raja, I just knew I was going to see Raja on the first episode, and I was like, this bitch is about to make y'all really fucking work for it. She's gonna give y'all everything. The bitch got the fashion.
I don't think it ever gave.
She know what she's doing. Yeah. She been reading you hoes from asshole to appetite on Fashion Photo Review, and I know you girls are angry. And they put her on the motherfucking rocking chair, and she been kneeling and rocking the whole goddamn season, bitch.
With a baby in her hair.
with a baby and knitting with her left hand. Like, bitch, where is the talent?
See, I feel like coming into the season when I knew Raja was going to be on, I did not expect much from her. And this is not, I know this is going to sound really terrible. I'm not trying to drag her, but what I'm saying is that, like, of all the winners, she's, for me, she's like a Violet Chachki. She's one of the least dynamic. So I wasn't expecting all this range. So what I will say is I was pleasantly surprised with her last week that she was actually really funny. Like, she made me crack the hell up. I really enjoyed some of her looks on the runway, but there have been times during this season, to y'all's point, when I'm like, she should be red, and she wasn't. You know, that the very first challenge they did when they all performed together, she should have been red, and she wasn't. This challenge, she should have been red, and she wasn't. You know,
she wasn't,
because she Granny, and you gotta respect Granny. You gotta read her to her back, not to her face.
Throw this in the trash.
We are dragging the shit out of Raja. What are mother?
No, but like, think about the season that Raja won. All they did that season was sew. That's all they did. Season 3. It was Project Runway meets Top Model. That's all it was.
It was.
So like, she won that season easily. I don't think, to be honest with you, and I love Raja as a queen. I just don't think any other season she would have won. I don't think she would have won any other season because I don't think she had the range to do what was asked.
Baby.
All right, can we drag the next bitch? I mean, damn, like, next bitch up to get her head cut off. Guillotine!
Listen.
They split up into their teams. We got Team Titanic and we got Team motherfucking Together Forever. Now, these motherfucking songs, they chose boy bands over girl bands. And I was like, why did we do the NSYNC song over maybe a Destiny's Child?
A Destiny Child song. Yeah. And Destiny Child was referenced.
They were. This was just wrong. And this, again, this wasn't even the queen's fault. This is production.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no Cher, Dolly Parton. I don't know them bitches. I don't.
And that's period. I felt like, honestly, I really felt like this ain't for me. This show
it's not for me. I don't know them. I want to see people I can relate.
Yeah.
Synio said, I don't know her either.
Start with you this woman. I don't know her.
Right.
I want to know what they.
Exactly.
It's a great season. I don't want to act like it's not.
Yes.
Yes.
No shade.
I will say it is a great season.
But it's a great season, and I feel like it's because the queens are putting the season on their back and they're carrying it. Season 14. This season, production is not doing what they should be doing. Like, they got their hands too heavy on it, man. It's I don't like it.
Start with RuPaul. I just want to say, Ru looked the fuck good. You know,
but that's a given though. That's a give. She always gonna look good.
No.
Right.
No.
She always look good to me. I will say that.
She is not above reproach, bitch. She be having her moments where I'll be like, all right, girl. What the fuck is that?
When she coming down the runway, I can see sometime where she's going to detach that bottom piece to sit down.
Oh yeah.
That's when I'll be like, hey, babe, maybe we could have tried harder there.
It's getting Russian doll.
I do see what she be.
Come on, Darian Lake. Yes.
Full of yourself. And then she hated Ben Creme.
She hated Ben Creme so much.
I like Ben Creme.
Me too.
I just ain't never liked her ever since she left the competition. Like, bitch, how dare you?
You got stuck with fucking Trixie Mattel as a winner. What the fuck? No shade. She had no business winning that season at all.
Business. And the only reason she won is because it was more white girls than black girls. They voted for her ass.
Period.
Yeah.
And the girls did not want to see Shangela win.
Did not want to see her.
But why?
She deserves
the whole topic by itself. That's the whole topic.
We done turn left again.
Right. Fuck out of here. I do not want to see her in the winter season. Do not bring her back. Do not. I'm gonna drag her the moment she walks in. I don't know what she does.
How don't you drag that lady?
What she does. I can sit there and laugh at something she does and say, you know what? She still doesn't deserve to be here. Fuck that. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now that we don't have Shangela on this episode, let's talk about Monet Exchange.
She takes the critiques and she do elevate herself within the next episode. She's gorgeous. She's hippie and she owns that. And she looks good.
She does. And I would not take that away from her. I think Monet did exceptionally well this week. I ain't gonna lie.
She did. She did.
I think she looked great in her performance. Like, I loved what she had on. She looked really hot. Mm-hmm. She looked really, really hot. I just think for me, when it comes to the runway, and this is like no shade. I love the runway look. It's no shade against Monet. It's just one of those. I'm gonna have to like try to separate in my head right now because like the way that I don't give a fuck about this category, like
I think like, really, you will have to in order for us to discuss this because the category was shit.
Because like,
but it's the category for you.
Yeah, like I'm having a hard time connecting to the look.
I think Monet did an exceptional job with the category.
Okay. Yeah, she really did.
She looked good. Really that was her wig, her makeup, and she embodied Dolly as much as I don't want to say that, but I have to say it. She looked good.
She did. She hit it up.
It's not a good episode to premiere before Juneteenth. Having all these black women dressing up as white women.
That's it. That's what I'm about to say. That's literally once he said that.
Yeah.
Like it clicked for me. Like I don't like to see our black queens skipping and jollying down this runway dressed like a white woman. That's bothering me. I don't like that. Like I don't care about this shit. Like I really don't. Y'all know what this is like? This, I don't know if y'all remember this. I think it was one of those all-star seasons where they had the lip sync assassins coming, right? Remember when they brought Kennedy fucking Davenport back for a lip sync assassin and they gave her a fucking country song to do? Do y'all remember that?
I was over it.
That's what this whole episode feels like to me. It feels like, why are we doing this? That said, Monet looks good. The dress is fine. Cool, man. Like... I'm a little annoyed. I think I'm a little annoyed. Like, I look forward to this.
A little.
Like, this was given season 14 tease. This episode.
No shade.
All right. So moving on to the next queen, we got Trinity Taylor.
She looked like Dolly. I felt like her performance was terrible next.
Y'all are so over it.
I just realized I haven't made a different expression on my face in like 5 minutes.
Bitch, I said next we got Trinity Taylor. Everybody said
next.
She looked like Dolly.
Look over there.
She was right. Exactly.
It's given. It's already been 2 white women categories this season already. Yeah. I forgot about Vanna White.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and I didn't care about Vanna either. And I knew about Vanna. Like, I knew I like Wheel of Fortune. So, like, okay. But like, I don't want to see a Vanna White category on Drag Race. I don't care.
And like, Vanna White is not even a fucking gay icon. Why is she here?
Hey, I've never been like sitting and talking to another gay and be like, yo, who's your diva? Who's your number one? Vanna White, girl.
Vanna White.
She turned them letters. Especially when she turned the bow, she is over.
Look, who is your diva icon? B.
Oh, snap! My bad. Yo, Trinity looks fine. She looks okay. I forgot we would talk about Trinity. Should I even cut in Trinity's look? Because we ain't even talk about the shit. Like, you know,
we said she looked nice, funny lips. She looked like Dolly next.
We can skip this next one too.
I think we're just so over the category. It was just like, no.
Yeah.
But you realize like we're barely even talking about the episode.
Because it was so irrelevant. It was so irrelevant.
Right. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched the episode. I kid you not. Like, hands to God. I watched the episode and I was like, damn. I'm like, I really hate that Arsenio's coming on this episode, man. Like, we ain't talk about it.
No, I'm glad I'm on this episode because it was horrible to me. And as much as I love Drag Race, I watched Drag Race from season 1. I want to be on the episode where I have the most opinion. And this show was horrible.
When Shay come out, like, what was she getting?
I want to see more.
My notes for Shay were, Shay is pushing her brand.
She is.
This love letter to Black women, she is making sure that she infuses everything Kool-Aid and everything that she does.
Gorgeous. And she's gorgeous.
Because she was the only one that did not go full on Dolly. She decided to do a look that is not typically Dolly Parton. She came out. It was a look. I saw what she did with her makeup to kind of make her look a little bit like Dolly as far as structure-wise. Next.
And she's one of my favorites, too. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh. That's it.
I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah. Next queen.
I don't have
Dolly down there at the bottom.
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Right after that, we have Raja.
We already talked about. Oh, don't get him started on Raja, please don't. That was the whole hour by itself.
No, you know what?
The second person that looked the most like Dolly. Her outfit was very Dolly Parton.
She looked good.
I like her mannerism. It was cute. It was good.
Her makeup looked beautiful. She looked good. I don't give a fuck about the category, but she looked good. I hate these jigs that they got all of them doing down the fucking runway. Like, what the fuck?
Because it's fucking Dolly Parton. Because that's what she does.
It's giving like scrubboard and banjo fishness, and I don't want it. I don't want it.
No.
She looks great. Next queen. Like this
episode was an episode of Black Mirror.
Right. For real.
All right, so next, y'all already drug Raja enough, so we're gonna move on from her. Next, the Vivian. Now we will say,
like Dolly.
This is what I will say. Yeah. Out of all them bitches on that motherfucking stage, this was that one bitch that had it together. I wasn't mad at it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Even in the performance, I was like, I'm entertained. Yeah. And she looks great, and she looks great here. And even on the main stage, when they were talking to her, like she was funny, like trying to do that Southern accent, but still had her English. It was like she's funny.
Because she's the entertainer, though. She's the entertainer.
She is the embodying of a female impersonator. Like she does things. I cannot knock her.
Next queen.
This fucking episode, y'all. Why are y'all doing this episode like this?
I hate it. She looked pretty. Miss Jada looked pretty on the runway.
Gowns, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
Great.
And I will say Jada is one of my favorites too.
Mm-hmm. I can say that. I'm really enjoying her this season a lot.
Because she's the underdog, and I love the underdog. Who's gonna like?
Same.
She is the underdog. She is the underdog. And I'm glad she's there.
Me too.
And she showed the fuck up.
I am glad because she is showing Jada. And I love Jada.
I just want to say to the viewers out there, honestly, man, there's not going to be a lot of meat to this show, so y'all can get a whole lot of BTS this time because we ain't said shit about this episode.
Listen, Synio just slid us right into Jada, and I forgot who next.
So we got Jinx Monsoon up next.
This came on stage, and I felt like somebody took me to a county fair in 1946. Not impressed. It looks like she made her dress out of the sheets and linens that she pulled out of the laundry basket. And that's
I'm gonna just say the episode was too white. I can't get into it.
Yes, it was white.
Damn it.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even the way that Jinx is bopping down the runway, she looks like she thinks this is too white. It don't look like the queens were having fun. They don't look like they wanted to do this. And she was giving me old racist
Merry Melodies Looney Tunes, bitch. I don't like it.
Merry Melodies, my nigga. Yes.
Merry Melodies.
Oh. Yeah. So I had to feel brown, but who is Merry Melody? I'm looking like
Synio said.
The original Looney Tunes.
Look, y'all. I'll be back. Merry Melody.
Now we can talk about my favorite. Now let's get into it.
Okay.
Evie Ali.
She gave me pretty much 1946 pajama wear. You know how the Western movies, how you go to sleep in your
yes, with the garter belts
and your knee high stuff because you don't want your husband to see your body or your knees and nothing. That's what she gave me.
That's right.
No,
you and your husband was
in
twin bed, in the room. Absolutely.
No, I didn't like it.
The whole thing is Evie had no idea about how the fuck Dolly Parton would be.
Period.
That's what makes it all the better. She came in the perfect depiction of what this challenge looked like to me. Goofy.
Caricature.
I was
that was hilarious. And I actually agree with you 100%. She is the embodiment of what I feel about this episode. This is how I feel about this episode. She looks manic. It looks manic the way it's very frightening.
Unhinged.
It's super off-putting. like her, this entire episode, I'm not gonna lie to you, this entire episode, Evie made me uncomfortable. She was just like, in every way, awkward, but not in the way that she's normally awkward where it's endearing. It was just like, it was giving me like, she was like, I don't care about this, so I'm just going, and I'm not going home. I'm gonna just do whatever the fuck I feel like, and fuck this episode. She was giving me fuck this episode.
I'm gonna go back a bit to the performance. I feel like Evie was a standout in the performance with her group, but her twitching and robotics just got more crazier and crazier and crazier to the point you was really looking at it like, what the fuck am I watching right now? Like, what is happening? I will say that I enjoyed it from that point of view because I didn't quite understand it, but I was still able to connect to it and make some sense of it and find a bit of comedy in their performance versus the stiffness of just to try to be the cute girl group, what we singing boys performance of what Shea Coulee and her group did. And that's why I will go and give Evie her praises in this, because it's just, we didn't have anything else to work with. So I had to see it from a different eye to get an understanding.
You're very sweet. You're very sweet. you found the right words there, and you said everything correctly. You know, I love that point of view. But it was chaotic from my vantage point, from where I stood in the seat of judgment. It was not good. The second group was better. The other girls were better, miles better than the first group. That said, it doesn't mean that they were like good, right? Evie was distracting, and her what she was trying to do, when she talked about it, I was like, oh, this could be cool. It could possibly work. But then it didn't translate to like, it didn't translate like at all. I didn't know what she was. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't like it, man.
You didn't get the modem in the background and all? You didn't hear it when it was going on?
The modem?
Why Marlon looking at me like?
No, because you are really digging it. See,
because your arms are getting very long, Mukari, and I just want you to stop.
It's giving Drew and Jada.
Yes. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, make them step out of the box, but everybody's just doing what they do.
Yeah,
and it's cute, but it's boring.
Even Michelle is like, she hasn't read not one bitch that I know she could. She haven't read not one bitch, not one episode.
The pages were simply open and the font was 24. What are we doing?
That's funny. I don't recognize Michelle Visage this season. I do not. I don't understand who she is. She has not read a bitch yet. Like you said, Marlon, I can't take this.
I'm stealing that. Visage. Oh, bitch almost choked on my drink. I hate you.
Oh! Okay, so I'm enjoying this season. I don't want to like let this one episode cloud my whole mind.
Yeah,
I really thoroughly enjoyed this season. I even like the kumbaya of it all on a certain level. It's nice to see, you know, sometimes I guess for me, like with all the negativity, it's kind of nice to see something nice. So I'm not really mad at that. But what bothers me is the fact that I can tell that they are editing out things that would be good for television, but would not be good for these queens' brands. And that is the issue I'm having. And if I can be very honest, MK, you might get mad at me for this, but I think Evie oddly got 2 charity stars today.
She did.
She did.
And there is that. She did.
I love Evie, but
I won't get mad at that. I'm not mad at that for you thinking that. Because we all know what Evie Ollie can do, and she's not being challenged.
I think I know who the winner of this is going to be. And it's the Vivian, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because the Vivian for UK, they did not have a cash prize.
They did not.
So she never got the opportunity to win anything that the rest of the girls have already won on their seasons. She's going to be the winner. Watch.
They didn't show Monet and Trinity setting up that alliance for nothing. They're gonna stab somebody in the back.
True. Okay.
They're gonna stab somebody in the back. They're gonna stab some. Mark my words.
True.
Like,
you're right.
Storyline not pay it off. You know.
Even in this teaser for the next episode, they finally showed them talking about it again. So I get you. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. We'll see though.
And Monet is smart. Like she's smart, bro. Like ain't nobody paying attention to her. I think she might slip in that top 4. And if she gets in the top, think about if she gets in the top 4 with Trinity and like Jinx and like Vivian as lip sync. If you got a lip sync for the crown, she's probably gonna win.
So the way we have dragged this episode is just, I don't know, Chase, how you gonna edit this?
I don't want it to end.
Oh wait, can I just drag one more thing before we end? Just one more thing, real quick. I want to talk about the fact that I was excited when Evie won because I'm like, okay, at least I'm gonna get a ripping lip sync.
That part.
And it's been dragged. Move on.
But yeah, so Evie won, or whatever the case may be. They winning lip sync, her and Vivian.
It's horrible to me.
And yeah, who did she block? I think I fell asleep.
Vivian won, and Vivian blocked Jinx.
She blocked who?
No, dead ass. I literally
blocked Jinx.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I don't know what happened, bitch. I fell asleep, girl.
So say our closing remarks and benediction, because this episode was given. I'm ready to go home and check on my greens. Service is not good today, and I want Pastor to shut the fuck up. So that's it.
I need to go clean my chitlins, and they'll take hours.
Well, thank you all for tuning in for another episode of Drag It. And today I feel like this is the first time we've actually just had to drag the shit out of an episode. We got one good dragon this season.
It's a lot of gunshots in this episode. Whole lot of those.
Wow. Yeah.
Period. So, Marlon, thank you again for joining us. As always, it is a pleasure. And Synio, finally, we got you on here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Coming.
Hopefully, I'm invited back soon.
Absolutely. We will work on getting you back on this screen with us again. You're always welcome to join us anytime you want to. Chase, thank you as well for always holding it down and just showing up as your beautiful self. Love
always.
You.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And also, Synio, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody check out Marlon's podcast too, by the way. Who Raised You Host podcast. Mm-hmm. He is a host on the Sweet Talkers Network as well. So check out his content, show him some love.
Oh, and next week.
Mukari's going to be nasty with us next week. He'll be on Who Raised You Hoes.
That's right. Yay, the hotels. That's right.
That's right.
Yes, hotels.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Synio, got anything you want to drop? Tell the people what you got going on.
Yeah, boo.
So I have an upcoming YouTube show that's going to come out. It's called Closet Cocktails. We're going to discuss politics, fashion, relationship, how to go about your day-to-day business. It's going to be me and my homeboy Gabe. I don't want to say a church queen, but he's very hilarious. He loves he knows how to pray, preach, and read you all in the same sermon.
Hey.
Come on.
So we're getting that together. So hopefully in the near future, y'all look for me, look for him. We're going to get it together. I just want to thank you guys for inviting me on out of all the begging that I did. Thank you. And I thank you.
With that being said, we'll get the fuck out of here. We'll sign the fuck off so we can go on about our day. But peace and love. Make sure y'all tune in next week for the next dragon of this episode. And hopefully, there ain't gonna be no shit like this week because we sick of this shit. We want some good shit. All right. Bye.
Bye.
What's the term, Marlon?
Oh, a white dragon. So basically, when your partner is giving you head and you are ejaculating, you push them down on the phallus so that they choke and the semen goes out of their nose and gives them whiskers like a white dragon.
That sounds like a good time, though.
There you go.
That sounds like a good. Hold on. Ooh. Let's write this down because I can have that happen tonight.